A man who allegedly stabbed an intern and several patients at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital suffers from a mental disorder, and police have launched a manhunt following the death of 3 people in northern KZN. Ambosisiwa Khadebe with the latest news update. Gauteng police say a man who allegedly stabbed an intern and several patients at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital in Soweto at the weekend suffers from a mental disorder. Captain Pepi Matlo Mteto says the man, who is a mental patient at the hospital, cannot remember what had happened. She says police have opened a case of assault. Gauteng Health MEC Ntombi Mehwe says the department will tighten security measures if needed. An intern doctor and 4 patients were stabbed at the hospital on Saturday night. Meanwhile, opposition parties have called for a full inquiry into the incident. The DA says more than 20 million rand a year is spent on security at the hospital. Gauteng NFP chairperson Begin Gumbi says there should be a full investigation into the incident.
We cannot afford a country or a province where a staff of this Department of Health is not protected, is not safe at all. On the other hand, the department is paying a lot of money to the security personnel. We want a thorough investigation on the matter, and we are eager to get a report.
The DA has described as a crisis the shortage of medicine at clinics in Katlehong on Gauteng's East Rand. People on antiretroviral treatment have had to go without medication for months. The DA's Paul Willenberg says even volunteers have not been paid their stipend for months.
From the shortage of medication that they had a couple of months where they had to run around from one clinic to the other trying to borrow medication. If one had more of something that they needed, give it back to them when they got again. I mean, if our government can go on 53 trips using planes and having huge parties, I can't see why they can't pay people who voluntarily offer their service to assist.
And lastly, police have launched a manhunt following the death of 3 people at Msiani in northern KwaZulu-Natal. A 72-year-old woman and her 2 granddaughters were found burnt beyond recognition inside their house. Police spokesperson Tulani Zwane.
Police received information and they proceeded to the scene. And on their arrival, they noticed 3 bodies already burnt to death in the house. One was a 72-year-old woman and her 2 grandchildren. One is aged 9 years and the other one is 3 years old. The police opened a case of murder as well as arson. No arrest has been made at this stage, and the motive for their killing is unknown at this stage, and the police are still investigating.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, Option 1.